Hi Duck! So we are back with Watch Me Work. So today I am sculpting a nail. Oh, I'm sculpting a full set of nails, not just one nail, because that'd be just boring. And we're
You've done some work on that sculpting form there as well, haven't you?
I have, you know. So you'll see that
You've got little wings.
we've cut those little wings
paper
out.
aeroplanes.
Oh yeah, we're making paper airplanes with sculpting forms. So I've cut a portion of it out so it fits really tightly to the client's nail, because I don't want it to be any wider than the natural nail. So I've just done a 45-degree angle cut just so that sits, and you can see that it sits no wider than the natural nail. And that's the main object of getting these forms on and not having any trouble with like side walls splitting, because a lot of people find that the side walls on sculpting, when you do sculpting, will like start to have fracture points. Now if you don't tailor your form, sometimes you don't have to tailor the form though. Sometimes you get a client, they walk in and it fits like an absolute dream. But sometimes you've got clients that have got like funny shaped fingers.
Wonky hands.
Bit wonky, bit mismatched, not all the same. So you have to do a little bit of tailoring. So that's what I've done.
Boxers. I bet boxers have that problem.
Boxers.
But then they wouldn't really wear nails, would they?
No, they struggle.
Stab themselves.
Yeah, boxers would definitely struggle with that. So I am going to put on our acrylic, and I'm using Bare Booty for this. We're going to put on the first bead at the lateral length. So we sculpt out the lateral length first of all. So the most distal point. So when I say lateral length, some people might not know what that means. So it means the most distal point. And when I say the most distal point, some people might not know what that means. So it's basically...
I'm getting confused by all these words.
Too many words. It's basically the length. So you create the length. So if I say distal point, the most like distal point. So the most distal point is the furthest part away from the finger. Yeah? So you're basically the free edge. And then with your second bead, you're going to build your apex, you're going to do your cuticle area, and you're going to slide that down over the top of the previous bead, so they kind of like melt into one clean application. We're going to do that on all the nails. So if you come to me for your nails done, I've got lots of different options. The option that you're seeing today is the acrylic nail extensions. So what that includes is a full cover nail. So it's a cover pink, full sculpted nail or tipped, whatever you want to have. Some people prefer tip, some people prefer sculpt. And we're going to do it in a full nude cover pink colour, and then the design will be done with gel polish and any kind of other art embellishments. Okay, so that's what that appointment is. I also do bespoke appointments. Now bespoke appointments are like your crazy long encapsulated work, 3D French, even 3D flowers, all that crazy stuff. So that's your bespoke appointment. Whereas this is...
They take a while.
Yeah, they take a lot longer. So these nails could take, 2 to 3 hours. A bespoke appointment could take 4 to 5 hours, depending on what they have.
Wow.
What I love about this client is I love this ring. You see this ring she's got here? I was like, I need that ring in my life. I did once slide it off a finger and slip it on my own without knowing, but...
It looked like one of those, what's those Pandora bracelets, but for
It is, it's a Pandora ring. It's called Pandora Meek,
Nice.
and you get these links and you can link them together, and I really want one. I just can't afford it at the minute.
Look at me being all like, I know what I'm talking about.
See, so now that's
totally guess.
that would be a good present for Hayley for Christmas. So yeah, you need to get a ring.
Presents for your wife. No,
Yeah, get.
no.
I like giving you hints for Hayley for Christmas.
I do need
birthdays.
hints because I'm kind of rubbish at stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we know.
She definitely appreciates.
Mm-hmm.
I just get her things that like I can use.
What? That's naughty. So, anyway, enough about the gifts and the rings and all that. If anybody wants to buy me a Pandora ring, you can do. So we've put base coat on, we've cured that. Now we're going in with these bright neon colours. So we've got Suki.
They're super bright.
Suki is such a bright green. It's so nice. But then we've got the orange, which is Sham. And then we've got...
I think it was Limelight, by the way. The sticker on the bottom of it said Limelight.
Oh, was it Limelight? Sorry. See,
Yeah.
I'm just... I don't even know my own products, so give me the sack. And then, well, what was the sticker on the bottom of this one? Did you see it?
No, it hasn't been shown yet.
I think it is.
There was a number 23 as well. I saw that.
I think this one is Silly Billy. And we've got Vegas Baby. So we've got like this sort of selection of bright neon colours. She wanted bright, but she wanted some sort of freehand kind of painting, but wanted it pretty, but wanted it a bit gothy as well. And you'll get what I mean in a minute when you see the design. So the colours, absolutely love them together. I am a bit of a neon queen. I do love bright colours.
We've got some neon coming
Oh
soon.
my God,
by the time this video goes out, they'll already be released anyway. So
yeah, we've got neon inks coming. And talking about inks, I'm going to use the Oynx ink, and I'm going to use
that's what you used for this.
Yeah, so I've used the Oynx ink. So this is a black ink that we sell.
Why did you choose to use ink instead of just like the black gel polish?
Because I wanted it like a little bit mushy. Mushy is not probably the right word. Like marbly, smudgy. I didn't want crisp perfection. I wanted it to look a bit...
I know what you're thinking.
You're thinking tattooy.
That Rorschach.
Yeah,
that Rorschach test thing.
Yeah, a bit tattooy. And what you can do is, so I'm using the Meeko Aqua brush. So this brush, I've got a little bit of acetone on it, and I'm just touching the ink that's on there, and then it merges with it, and you can create shadows with it. So you can basically paint with the ink. You can add more ink. So you saw that I added a little bit more of the Oynx ink there, just to give it a little bit of depth. But you'll notice, can you see that this is not a normal butterfly? It's not your average butterfly. This butterfly is a butterfly crossed with a skull. So we've got the little teethies at the bottom. We've got the opening for the eye as well on the top section of the butterfly. So I've added some of the ink, and then I can use the brush, and we're just gonna dampen it with some acetone. And when we do that, we can then start to sort of move it around, smudge it around. And you can see
and you can take it off and add more on, whereas with the gel polish you can't really do that, can you?
No, you can't. So I've kind of added it on, and then you can see now I'm diluting it, I'm getting a shadowed effect, and I wanted it to look a little bit tattooy. That's why I wanted to do it this way, rather than using gel polish or acrylic paints. That's what I want. I wanted this like this.
So you can get the transparency in bits that you want.
Yeah, and you've got all these shadows and everything. But if you think you've put too much on, like Adam said, you can actually put acetone on the end of your brush and just rub it, and it'll actually rub it away. And then I'm using the white ink, and the white ink is called Pearl. And we're just going to add a few little highlights. Kind of like if you've ever had a tattoo done, they go in with the white after. And now everybody always says the white hurts. The white really hurts. And I think it's nothing to do with the colour. It's to do with that your skin has been absolutely obliterated by the needles for so long to get all the other detail. As soon as they kind of stop, they wipe it, and then they go in the white. It's like it just hurts more because your skin's so
so you're going over the already damaged skin. I've never had a tattoo. I don't have any, so
I think you should have one.
I think I'm a bit too soft to
in the head.
One. And that, but no, I do. I think I'm a bit too soft to add scream.
Yeah, you probably would.
But then again, I bet you do as well, because your threshold for pain is very low.
Oh my God, I've got such a poor pain threshold. However, I am covered in tattoos.
I know.
Like, check that out. What the hell?
Get drunk or something before you go, or
no, I have to just like muscle through it, and But after, I do feel quite poorly after a tattoo. It makes me feel very sick. I think it's all the adrenaline, because the adrenaline has ran out. It's gone, it's depleted, and I can't cope. But I managed to do it. So what I've put on is I put some of the Oynx ink on, and then we're using the acetone again to smush it around and make that this marble effect. So we want to have this like marble design sort of coming from one corner of the cuticle down through the nail to the tip, creating a bit of movement. And it's just going to tie in like the whole design.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to use because I literally just put a bit of the ink onto the palette if I want to pick any more ink up. But you'll notice when I very first started this nail, I just put it on with the brush from the bottle. It's so easy to use. I absolutely love marble work because you can just keep playing with it, and you can keep adding or you can keep taking away. So there's like, it doesn't matter if it goes a bit wrong, you can always make it better. So you can see I've just added a bunch of the Oynx on there, and then I'm using the aqua brush. So it's a Meek aqua brush with a bit of acetone on, and I'm just moving it around, and you just get this really cool marble effect, and I absolutely love doing it. And you can see I'm just adding, and I'm just moving it around. I can take some off, I can change how the lines flow, because it's those little kind of fine lines and the shadows that you want to create that marble effect. When I did the demo tips for our brand new neon inks, I absolutely loved creating them. So when Tom did the photos for the website, I looked at the nails and I was like, oh my God, they look so nice.
I need to get the fish tank out to do some video content with the with those going into water and dispersing.
Oh my God, yeah, they look mint.
It's a lot of filling and emptying. Is there 7 colours? Is that right?
Yeah, 7 colours there is. There's 7 colours.
7 colours, so like 7 times at least of filling and emptying the fish tank.
Oh my God.
I need a big hose.
Yeah, you definitely need a hose. But then now you're going to carry the fish tank to empty it.
That's what I need. You need to like
siphon.
Circular, something to siphon it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, you know, have you ever siphoned? No, I'm not going to say a petrol tank or anything like that.
I have never siphoned a petrol tank or a diesel tank.
No, but you know what I mean. So where you suck in the liquid through the tube, until it starts pouring, and then gravity does the rest of the work.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I need to
Yeah,
be able
you need
to
to do that
do.
then. Yeah. So I've applied matte top coat now. So I'm working on top of matte with the white, and what you'll find is when you use a matte top coat and use the inks, it will stick extremely well. So it depends what kind of look you want. Do you want a lot of the colour there, or do you not want a lot of the colour there? If you want more fine lines, you can use it straight on top of the gel polish colour, or you can even use it on top of the top coat or a base coat. But if you want there to be quite intense colour that you can really move around, then definitely use it on top of a matte top coat, and you'll able to just move that around with your aqua brush. So it's a Meek aqua brush with a little bit of acetone on, and you'll just be able to move that around and create highlights in that marble design. So yeah, you can just use one colour. You could just do the black, or, you know, with our new neon range, or you can then create depth and highlights by using the black and white as well. And I've put a bit of bling on, because who doesn't love a bit of bling? And now we're going to top coat. So I'm top coating all the nails to seal in the design, and making sure that I push the top coat up to the stones, so it kind of kisses the stones and it gives them the kiss of life and makes them stay on for a very long time. And there you are. So we've got our skull / butterfly neon gorgeous nails with a little bit of marble. Everything I've used today will be listed below. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram and all Action Band. And me and Adam will see you in the next one. Ta-ra, duck.
Ta-ra, duck.